45% of all American teenagers say they've been in a car when a driver used a cell phone, putting people in danger.
That's right. It's just one of the statistics from the Pew Research Center that has police in Hendersonville cracking down on drivers. News 13's Frank Fraboni joins us.
And Frank, people are concerned about distracted drivers.
Absolutely, Darcel. Crash statistics from 2010 prove that accidents that are deadly in that year, that 20% of them were due to distracted drivers. Police in Hendersonville say they've got a problem with too many traffic accidents, and they think that texting and driving may be partly to blame. Police in Hendersonville are keeping a watchful eye for drivers distracted by texting.
I don't do it myself, but I do see other people doing it.
Surveys suggest nearly half of all commuters nationwide admit to texting while driving. That's more than the 43% of teens who admit to it.
I mean, you kind of expect teens to do that because that's how they communicate. But you would think adults would know better, but apparently a lot of them don't.
Some think adults are setting a bad example.
What can you do? You try to say something nasty to somebody, you know if they have a gun or not.
Texting and driving has become a real concern, with traffic deaths up 5% last year. Police in Hendersonville handed out citations to 3 teenage drivers yesterday during a campaign to catch violators.
Anything that takes your focus away from the road increases the risk of accidents.
AAA says despite laws banning texting and driving, more still needs to be done to raise awareness.
It is a major concern, and it's certainly an even bigger cause of problems when you think of a drinking and driving statistic is lower than texting and driving when you talk about injuries and car crashes.
A risk most drivers wish they could do without.
Well, the ones that really bother my husband are the left-hand turners with a cell phone in their ear.
Well, it's all part of the governor's program for highway safety, and it's going to last all month long. The police in Hendersonville say that they'll be looking out not only for seatbelt violations and child restraint violations, they'll also be keeping an eye on texting and driving. We're live in Asheville. Frank Fraboni, News 13.